everyone, this is Edmund with Tabletop Gaming Guild. Today we're going to look at Happy Little Dinosaurs, a game brought to us by Unstable Games. I picked it up on one of my excursions out to PAX East, and between the adorable art and the kind of simple gameplay, I figured this would be a great game to play with my nephew, and it turns out that I was right. The game plays pretty quickly. He had a lot of fun. It's a bidding game where you're just where you're trying to win to escape from the cataclysms and bad things that are happen. With everything from your cookies getting too burnt to on a nice stroll and the volcano erupts, or running away from a shark with legs. All kinds of different travesties will befall your happy little dinosaurs. And let's go and take a look at the rules. Game is played with 2 to 4 players each. In the beginning of the game, you'll pick which one of the dinosaurs you like to play, each of them having a bonus whenever you're calculating your score every round against each of the disasters that will come up. The 3 types of disasters you can see here: we have predators, we have emotional disasters, and then natural disasters. And then the final one is meteors. You can see 3 of the characters have a positive and a minus for those 3 main types. The 4th type, meteors, this one only gets a bonus to the score on meteors, and its main thing is it doesn't have any negatives. And because meteors are kind of the rarest card, plus meteors are also the worst card. We'll get to why that is. As far as disasters that you get into your hand. So you'll draw 5 cards, and you'll need to have at least 1 number card in your hand. The cards can have no ability. Some of them will also have abilities that will trigger either during the calculation phase or beforehand. After everyone has played all their cards that they want to for the round, assuming that they have at least 1 number card in their hand. If they don't, they'll have to draw back up to 5 cards and discard all the cards that are currently in their hand. Everyone will play one face down, and then they will reveal. And then you will take a look at which disaster, which again, emotional, natural, predator, and meteor. You'll then calculate your bonuses. So in this case here, Bad Luck Bronto would have a 6 because it's a predator, while the Triceratops, love that one, would have just a straight 4 because it has no bonuses or minuses, while Nervous Rex here would be holding on with a 5. Then starting with the lowest number score currently, you then activate any powers on each of these cards, with the tiebreaker being the whoever's youngest at the table. And then afterwards, when you're calculating score, you may play other cards that can help boost your score or subtract from somebody else's score. After everyone has had a chance to play any boosters or sappers that they want to during this phase, you then do the final calculation. So in our little example here, Bad Luck Bronto would be looking at -3, so he's sitting at a 4. Triceratops is also still sitting at a 4. And Nervous Rex would be sitting at a 7. You then would do the winning bid. Will then move that many spaces towards advancing towards the their escape plan, which is getting 50 points and winning the game, while the lowest score, done by tiebreakers, then we would then have to reveal more cards here in this case, to determine who's the ultimate loser here. And so in that case, you would then each play another number card from your hand to break the tie. And that is done by just straight number value. No score modifiers or boosters or sappers can be played on those ones. After that, you then determine who gets the disaster added to their tableau here. And that then gets to what those disasters do, and that is they kill you. You're basically trying to avoid getting 2 of or 3 of a single color or 1 of each, unless you're playing in 2 players, and in 2 players you're trying not to get 4 of a single color and 2 of each color. And this gets to why meteors are bad, because meteors are wild. So in this case here, if you collect 1 more disaster of pretty much any type, you are going to be dead and out of the game. But there is one other thing that can happen when you're getting your disasters. There are one other set of type of instant, triggered cards, and that is disaster redirect and disaster insurance. Redirect lets you send it to another player, and insurance takes the disaster that you're going to get and put it at the bottom of the deck. Then, after all that is done, you then all players will then move, as I said before, according to the number of spaces. So Nervous Rex here would move 7 because they won, and Bad Luck Bronto here, who has currently 1 disaster, will move forward 1 space towards their goal. So collecting disasters is bad because you can die, but it is also almost kind of a little bit of a catch-up mechanic too, and gives you like passive movement every turn towards the final goal.